Extreme Performance summer tires are hyper-focused on extreme dry grip, but often give up wet traction, comfort, and tread life to get it. The Nankang Sportnex CR-S is designed to deliver track day grip for competition and lapping events, along with maximum performance for street-driven cars while maintaining suitable characteristics for commutes and public roads. A broad outboard element provides intense support to combat lateral forces with limited void space, enhancing steering response and longitudinal grip. Grip that was on full display for our drivers around the track, with the Nankang clinching the fastest average laps of the test and the highest measure of lateral traction. Not only was the grip simply absolute, but the front end didn't seem locked down or stiff, but sharp and pointy, which increased the tire's advantage even more. Our drivers loved the way they could rely on the traction into the corner, get the front end reasonably pointed in the right direction, and hammer down, knowing the authoritative front end will still be there to finish the job. In the wet, the Nankang trailed the group in braking and struggled a bit on the skid pad. Our team noted the steering was still very strong, but the rear end couldn't stay planted under power or hard braking. Diminished wet traction can be a reality of extreme performance summer tires, but it seems significant sacrifices were made for the sake of its excellent drive performance. The high-speed corners and sweepers of the road course continued to showcase the Sportnex CR-S's massive grip. After the outlap, our drivers found they could brake later, enter faster, and roll back onto power sooner than any other tire in the test. The forgiving front end would push into mild understeer, with sudden lifts of throttle only causing a couple moments of higher speed yaw. Once our team capitalized on the Nankang strengths, they turned the quickest laps around the circuit. On the road, the Sportnex CR-S was profoundly loud and stiff, which to a point is expected, but these levels started to push into new territories for our team. Resonances were omnipresent and impacts completely transparent. Steering was immediate, but perhaps a little too much at times. On-center tracking was thankfully even and inputs were eager, but a little imprecise relative to the other tires in the test.